Hello there, YouTube. As you can see, it's very nice out here today. It's not raining, and it's not supposed to rain. We've got a 0% chance of rain today. It's supposed to get up to a scorching 62 degrees today. That's their prediction anyway. So, the iron is still parked since I washed it. I talk about that in some videos, but anyway, this one hasn't been washed in quite a while. In fact, I can clean it up pretty. I haven't got it messed up enough that, you know, good old, you know, prepping and microfibers, and I get her right back to looking good. But anyway, as you can see, you know, it's really scary as you look down that fog, and a lot of people drive without the godforsaken lights on. So you pull out and take a slow start to let the dirt and stuff fly off your wheels before you get going. Then a car or truck shows up out of the fog. No headlights, no nothing. That is so irritating and very dangerous. On Friday, I guess, because I rode this Friday, my wife drove the cave. She almost pulled out in front of a great big old truck. You can't see them, and they're, you know, the fog doesn't slow them down, so they still come through here 60, 65. The speed limit on this road is 55, but you can't see where you're going, so you're gonna, you know, haul ass with no lights on. It's pretty freaky when you look, think you got it clear, and you pull out, and all of a sudden you just see the silhouette of something pulling out of the fog. It's crazy. Anyway, I didn't really have much to talk about this morning. I just thought I'd turn on the camera to show you. It looks like shit out here this morning. So this always happens. Up around where I live, it's always foggy or rainy or whatever. And as I get towards town, go south here to Longview, it looks nice. Crazy. That might be old Doug, one of our salesmen at Pro Caliber. Yeah, that's looking like an ST1300. I think that's Doug. He wears a white helmet too. Weird that you drive in this cool weather and that rear cylinder head picks up the cool air. It gets a cool reading, so it'll hold the idle up when you come to a stop. It don't take it but a second to build up the heat. Oh, Doug, he knows I record everything. You're not gonna pull up beside me, because I ain't getting on one of Smoak's old videos, that crazy bastard. Him and his recording. Should have ran it. Good morning, Doug. Wakes you right up, doesn't it? Yeah, really nice. Funny how you can see a motorcycle from such a long ways away and recognize who it is. or you can recognize a car or a type of bike from a long ass ways away. How did your mind do that? Freaks my wife out. She'll go, well, how the hell did you know that's who that was? Or how did you know what kind of car that was? Or bike, or whatever it is. I said, girl, I have no idea. But, you know, like my kid, other people do the same thing. So, my 13th year for Longview Motorsports / Pro Caliber Motorsports will be this Saturday. Man, it seems like it was just yesterday I moved back up here from Texas. Walked in the door and talked to our owner. James World. Morning, James.
Hold out. No bad.
Little nippy this morning. I didn't get too bad, too dirty in the fog. It's so foggy you can hardly see up there. Hello there, YouTube. I'm now on my way home. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's cool enough. I wore my my warmer climb gloves. Anyway, I wanted to talk about. This has been talked about before. Triple X Deadhead actually discussed this in a somewhat recent video, talking about truthfulness. So what about, you know, honesty and truthfulness at work with your co-workers? So, like for example, somebody makes a mistake, knows they did, lies, and pretty much puts the blame on somebody else just to save their own ass. To me, that's just the most chicken shit thing ever. Who does that? Why? I mean, what kind of person do you have to be? How do you think of yourself? What kind of self-worth do you have to pull off something like that? Or do you have any morals whatsoever? Man, I've dealt with people for a long time. You know, I'm not the youngest guy in the class, so to speak, but it never ceases to amaze me the shit that people will pull off. It's not that anything drastic happened today. Something did happen today, but it wasn't anything big, but it was the fact that it happened. You know, it just blows me away. Anyway, I just want to talk about how messed up it is that people feel the need to lie to each other, and even take it a step further and use that lie or lies to manipulate other people's opinions of someone else, and to make a perfectly innocent person be the fall guy. That's messed up. I'm sure you've all seen it happen, or even had it happen to you. But, yeah. Anyway. babbling and talking about ideas has got my brain in overload here, so I'll start babbling like an idiot. I need to drive along here in silence and ponder my reality here. So I think I've taken you guys through here before. This is Castle Rock. I'm just gonna go up here and hit the freeway. I'm getting pretty cold. Kind of boring driving out here at night. So that's some pretty skies. Maybe I'll loop around and hit my little back road there. I think I'll probably do that. So I'm gonna sign off and I'll pump back on that. So sorry for the somber, downer vlog, but it's on my mind. My wife's not working today, so we can, ride along in the cage and talk about these things. So I'll probably actually never do anything with this video, but it's on record that I cleared my mind of something without getting into details, which kind of makes a story hard to tell, doesn't it? Makes it pretty tough. Anyway, here's the freeway. I'm gonna hit this for about 3 miles and then jump back off, because the back road route to that is very dark and seedy and very cold. Like by a bank or anything that's in the temperature. Anyway, hitting the freeway, checking out the beautiful skies, and I'll be back. See you here in a second. So I must have been bombing along there Sunday on my ride, because I ended up getting 38 miles a gallon on that last tank. Or who knows, maybe I did some kind of a short fill or something. Yeah, it's getting pretty in here. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the route I took when I was discussing leaves in the road, overshooting turns, and that kind of stuff. Sorry, I got a tickle on my nose. It's amazing how a dog can run that fast and stop at the fence. Dogs have incredible brakes. It is downright cold. The thing is, the farther I go north here, it's kind of a increase in altitude as we go along, and it's just naturally colder up here. I don't know if it's because I'm nestled in around the rivers or what. It's a rare thing. Oh, look at that, they're plowing that field. It's kind of rare to pass a car out here. Although, I never posted that video either. I came through here and I had just passed one car after another. I couldn't figure out what in the hell. Did I catch something going on or what? They were behind me, in front of me. This car is in the road. I'm not sure why he's in the road. Check these people out. That's some serious fields out there. That river's still running awfully high. Starting to get a sliver of a moon up there. I can't turn far enough that I can make the camera see it though. Not without driving off the road. I'm not gonna do that. I know I take this road a lot, but I enjoy it. It's very relaxing for me. Every once in a while, somehow or another, you trick the self-canceling turn signals on these things. They all do it. It's just, I don't know what it all adds up to cause it to be tricked, but you trick it. How about that? Seeing 3 cars out here in one trip. The horse. Shit, as often as I drive through here, they ought to know me. This is where the dog was the other day. I think he's usually inside the fence there. Yeah, see, there he is sitting in the horse. Is he outside? No, yeah, he's inside. I think the second dog right there was the chaser. Since it gets dark, the video starts to get blurry. So this thing must be, this GoPro must be kicking up the ISO of the footage or something. It's like a still camera. It's kicking up the ISO and adding some noise reduction or something to it. It's almost like it's not focusing. Run, cow, run! It's funny how people are offended by farm smells. I love it. Absolutely love it. The one farm animal I can't handle though is a pig. Only because their waste smells like human waste. And that is beyond my scope of tolerance. Bombing through their neighborhood, but it is only 6:45, and only been a few months ago at 6:40, or this was 3 hours before sunset. Yeah, our sunset gets, I think it's about 9:45 at some point. It's way out there. Barn there. Oh, come on, don't be wet. Wet leaves means a messy motorcycle. Oh, there's the moon. Oh, this will pick it up, but you can see the little sliver of it there. Mount St. Helens out there.